Hey, how's it going, guys? Hope you guys are all doing well. Today is more Great Ace Attorney. On the last stream, we did Investigation Part 2 and 3, where we discovered the dead body of the guy who owns the pawn shop. And also found Gina in there, collapsed on the floor in the same room. So that's not good. We also learned a lot of other things, too, such as including a non-limited 2. We learned a bit more of the truth behind Magnus Begilded, who threatened Gina. We also saw that, of course, when we discovered the dead body, there was these two mysterious men that we tried to chase, but didn't catch them. Sholmes got shot, and Susato's going back to Japan. There's a lot happening right now in Naruhodo's world. There's quite a lot happening in his world for good old Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Not like Ryoichi Naruhodo, aka commonly known as Phoenix Wright. Like Catherine and everyone else coming in. Hope you're doing good. Anna, sweetie, are you doing good?
Yes. What happened?
I don't know. I'm just like tying in like my introductions to like you in the call here. Also, we saw Gregson being absolutely like. Oh, what's up? Sorry, what'd you say, honey?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. I'm sorry. We saw Gregson also, we realized very quickly how much this man will suck up to a child, so he can be, like, written, good in the books. Anyways, here we are. April 16th, 1:26 p.m., Woodabank's Pawnbrokery. Here we are again at the scene of the crime. Thrust these representation papers in Gregson's face and see what he makes of them. Hello again, Inspector. You have a minute, please? Oh, what is it now? I should go home and get some rest.
Here you are, Gregsy. Here are the representation papers.
Oh, your ladyship. Oh, no. I don't believe it. How the devil did you get that stubborn little ragabash to sign that? I salute you. That is good work, that is.
I can see you've been very busy here as well. How about tea? It's a special blend designed to relieve fatigue.
Relief fatigue? Oh boy. Double checking something real quick. Hang on, sorry. Okay, forgot to put that there. I did. Oh shit, I did. Okay, yeah, okay. Making sure. Sorry. Just double checking I did it in the right places. Okay. For the announcement stuff. Glug, 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 glug.
Hi, KV.
Hi, KV.
Lovely. Well, let's see now.
Where's Trill?
Would you like me to read the line?
Hi, Trill. How you doing?
I mean, I'm doing great.
Hell yeah. Welcome to the couples edition of Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Great, except
You're about to go to dinner.
unfortunately, no, that's not the words I use. Unfortunately, I'm going to be kidnapping him.
Ah, damn.
So,
Okay.
Gregson and Van Zeeks will not be available because they have othered.
Understandable, and that's okay. What y'all up to tonight? Do anything fun?
We're gonna go eat dinner.
Nice, nice. Y'all have fun with
And
dinner.
then we're gonna
Nice.
go get ice cream.
Ice cream? Oh, nice. Dinner and ice cream
Heck
date? Let's
yes.
go, let's go.
Yes, it'll be great. But you can finish the lines if you want.
Yeah, just get the one.
You did do the lines, but I'm sure he's gonna say something else.
He is.
Yes. Yes. I'm having time on. I'm as fit as a fiddle, your ladyship.
Also, hi, Graham. How you doing? Would it be alright if we investigated the scene of the crime then?
Do as you please. You know what happened. Through the door in the corner. Counter, actually. Close enough.
Rough day? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully the stream could help out in any way. Yes, the storeroom. That's where I discovered Mr. Windibank. And Gina.
Right. Well, I'll be getting back to business then.
Yes, you will.
Gotta go back home to the wife.
Will you be investigating the wife? Damn, y'all move fast. Will you be investigating in the storeroom as well, Inspector?
Well, Gregson's wife. Gregson's wife. If I'm perfectly honest, we need to wrap this up before long. Can't afford to spend much more time on it. There are so many articles to go through. It's taking forever, even with the lads working on the clock.
He's been coming home late every night. I told him he's not allowed to anymore.
What's the problem? Because there's another case the yard needs to investigate urgently.
That must be what Lord Strongheart meant by far more serious matters before.
What I'm saying is, don't get out of my feet, sunshine.
Yeah, you tell.
Come then. Let us not waste any time.
It's investigation time.
Oh,
Alright, well thanks for letting us crash. We're gonna head out now, but you have a good rest of the stream, okay?
Yeah, y'all enjoy
Thank
yourselves. I will
you.
be sure to be a good Gregson and
You
stuff
have
today.
fun.
And so enjoy your time together, you two.
you will.
Yeah. You'll have to see a happy couple. Isn't that right, Anna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
like twice said at Magfest, I love love.
Yeah.
Big fan. Alright. You guys have a good time. Maybe we'll catch
Okay.
the tail on the stream later.
Okay.
All right.
Later,
Bye.
KV. Later, Trill.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Love is great.
Yep.
Yeah. Can't wait for the eventual double date.
Yes.
There's the article ledger here, Mr. Windibank's notes, and... What's this? Looks as though someone has left a little photographic print behind. It's a cat.
Another cat.
Another cat.
Oh, look on the back. There's some writing. Is there? Ooh, show us, Susie. Show us.
Ah, look at this.
15th of February, 10:30 p.m. Article deposited, one gentleman's overcoat. Loan amount paid, £1. Redemption deadline, 15th of April, 10:30 p.m.
A gentleman's overcoat pawned for £1? Clearly it was a very fine coat. In fact, I think...
Yes, this must be the ticket for the overcoat that Ginny redeemed yesterday.
And is still wearing, which belonged to McGilded. I would never have expected the redemption ticket to be handwritten on the back of a photograph, though.
It seems Mr. Windibank just used whatever piece of paper he happened to have on hand.
Cat. Dude, speaking of cats, there's this cat that, like, I'm pretty sure it's, like, my neighbor's cat, but whenever, like, I go outside, it always just, like, comes up to me and just starts, like, meowing. It's, like, this chunky little fat cat. It's, like, it's, like, chunky little calico cat. And it's very friendly. Like, she's, like, a very friendly little cat. Like, she'll come up and, like, let me pet her, and, like, she'll just, like, really just kind of demand pets. Very friendly. Like, loves me, loves her mom. It's a good cat. But this
You've
photograph...
met real life Wagga High.
Is a real life Wagga High.
Yes.
This photograph of a cat looks very familiar, doesn't it? I'm sure I've seen this exact same picture somewhere somewhere else recently.
Oh, yes, you're right. Very recently. It's the same as the one Ginny gave us earlier.
Of course. I was forgetting that she gave us that print.
Well, what are you waiting for then, Mr. Naruhodo? Get it out.
Alright. That's easy. Let the cogs turn.
Yes, they're exactly the same.
Yeah. At least on first glance. Though I don't really see any differences when I try and compare the two.
One's at a slightly different angle.
Yeah, that's about the only thing I noticed with the cat. It's a different angle.
I got it! These two photographs hide an amazing secret!
A secret? What does she mean?
You must tell us, Iris, at once. Do you really, really, really want to know?
Yes, we need you to tell us all you know about this pair of photographs. Oh, interesting. Examination to a conversation. What can you tell us, Iris? So, about these photographs. The one we found here on Mr. Windibank's counter and the one Gina gave us before. What's this amazing secret you mentioned that's hidden between these two identical prints? Aside from the cat looking a little bit different.
Actually, that's not quite right.
Sorry?
If you look carefully, the two prints aren't the same. Not exactly.
They're not?
Have another look at them now. I'm sorry for hearing my dog.
It's okay. Love dogs.
Can you see that they're slightly different from each other?
I think so. It's very subtle, though.
But what's the reason for the subtle difference between the two prints? Ah, well, it's because they're a set, you see.
They're a set. Oh. No, I don't...
This pair of photographs is meant to be used in a stereoscope. Everyone in London is raving about them at the moment.
Oh. Ah, stereoscope. Why do I feel as though I've heard that word before recently?
Oh, yes! That's what Mr. Sholmes showed us yesterday.
In there.
You see? There it is, just over there.
Ah, yes, of course. That magical machine that makes pictures look almost real enough to touch.
Well, actually, it's quite possible to see the same depth in pictures even without one of those contraptions.
Because nothing in this game is a coincidence. I mean, hey, good morning or good evening. Good evening, Akers. How you doing? Actually. What? Really? What? Really? I don't know why I'm doing that voice. Whoa.
Do you know how a pair of flat photographic prints can appear to have any depth in the first place? No, I have no idea. Oh, wonderful! Then I'll be able to tell you.
Hi, Storms. How you doing? Welcome to part 4 of the investigation. She's over the moon. Ah, bless her. Should we let her explain, though? We really need to carry on investigating the scene.
I, for one, simply have to know.
Oh, no. Alright, how do they work?
Have you ever considered, Bruno, how our eyes see depth in the world around us?
Well, I just open them and it works. Hi, Regulus. How you doing?
But the reason it works is because we have two eyes.
2 eyes. Shocking.
If you try closing just one eye at a time, I think you'll see straight away. What you see with your left eye, and what you see with your right eye, are ever so slightly different. You get a view with each eye. You do a different view with each eye.
Doing good. Chilling after helping old friend with work things. Gotcha, gotcha. I know I just ate myself right before stream, so, still a little full from that, so I do apologize if like a burp slips through.
Yes, the position of objects seems to shift slightly. Exactly! And in your head, your brain uses that shift to estimate depth and then merges the two views into one. That's how we can sense depth in everything we see.
My brain really is amazing, isn't it? It does so much without telling me. Working on auditing certification, hoping I don't space out and start writing about Gilda's code or something. Yeah, I've definitely done that before when like I would like be doing like homework or something in the past, watching a YouTube video, and before I know it, I'm like, oh, I've like literally like wrote down like the past like couple words this like YouTube video I was watching said. Like when I was watching like Emil stuff when I was younger, like I remember that happened a couple times. Back when I used to like watch him a lot more. Nowadays, don't really watch him as much. Nothing against him, of course. Just like I just kind of fell out of his stuff. Kind of one of those like I might watch like a couple episodes of a brand new thing, and then before I know it, it's like, oh, there's like 30 episodes. Oh well. That happens with a lot of YouTube series I find nowadays.
I think I see. So the pair of photographs consists of a left eye view and a right eye view. Is that right? Oh, well done, Susie! You're so quick!
So if you could persuade your brain to merge the two pictures together in your head, you'd be able to see depth in these prints.
Yes, Juno, you're beginning to understand.
And a stereoscope's function is to act as your brain and allow you to do just that?
Yes, but as long as you have two images, two eyes, and one brain, you can actually do it yourself without needing a stereoscope at all.
You can? Really? I don't know why am I just here like, I can't. So I just think about this one video of like Robbie Rodden eating cake in school. Just like this is the delivery, it's just so good.
Oh no, that is that video.
Yeah, where he keeps eating it and it just gets like more distorted and red.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I think I showed it to you and Cassie. What a video.
Let's try it. Let's see if you can view this pair of prints without the help of a stereoscope.
You can't eat cake in school.
Oh yes, I'm dying to have a go.
Susato-san really loves this kind of thing.
You need to be able to cross your eyes, that's the main thing. Can you both do that?
Cross my eyes? I think I can.
Watch me and see if you can copy.
Oh my god.
I love this.
That's a really good animation.
Do this. Alright, let me try. Are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo?
I immediately screenshotted after this.
See, I'd bring up my screen cap, but I think right now, if I were to bring up the screen cap thing, I think it's actually a big metaphor spoiler from what I was playing earlier.
Oh no.
So I'm trying to be a little careful about hitting up the share button right now.
Understandable.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, I got a trophy, and it's like definitely like a big spoiler. So yeah, I want to try and avoid pressing that button.
There, how's that? Wonderful! Now it's your turn, Runa! The trick is to concentrate on looking at the bridge of your nose with both eyes at the same time.
How's the Hi Flocker? How you doing? Not exactly an easy task when two people are staring at you cross-eyed.
Alright, that's enough practice. Now let's try looking at the prints.
This part is just so goofy.
This is so funny. I love this.
Stop with the print and slowly crossing your eyes. You should see two overlapping images, like this.
Just gotta do it for you. Also, wow, this is a effect that's very blurry. I wonder how this looked on a 3DS, because again, 3DS game.
It probably looked way better than the 3DS.
You tried now, Bruno.
Doing Pikmin 2 Archipelago? Nice, nice. It's how you would expect. For Pikmin 2 Archipelago, I mean, I would think like the, what was it? The dungeons are probably a check. The treasures in the dungeons are a check. Etc., etc. I'm just gonna have to give it a try, I suppose.
I actually was able to cross my eyes while doing this, but I had to do it with my glasses off because otherwise it's gonna hurt my eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't want to hurt yourself, please.
Did the print split into two images for you? Now the next step.
Sorry, I'm laughing because like the VIP chat and Claire's keep taking fun of me because like I called Amy unseasoned chicken earlier. They're making fun of me for it.
Oh no.
So I was like, her personality is like unseasoned chicken. Now they're making fun of me for it.
My goodness.
Did you read this part out, hun?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Metaphors Gaming Year in 2024. I have the collector's edition on Xbox. I've been really enjoying it, honestly. I mean, I knew I was gonna like it whenever I got around to it, but it's been great. Like, I've been really enjoying it. I don't think it's my fate. Like, when I compare it to like some of the Personas, I think I like some of the Personas more. I think it gets Metaphor. I still like it a lot, of course. I think there's just some stuff about it I'm not super crazy on. It's nothing bad. Just like some stuff I'm just kind of like, this could be a little bit fleshed out better or like whatnot. But again, it's not a bad thing. Story's been great. Characters have been great. I've just overall been really enjoying it. I think a sequel would definitely like kind of like with Octopath Traveler. I think a sequel would definitely help with like making those like little like nitpicks just be a lot better.
Is to put the pair prints side by side like this, and then to try crossing your eyes again. The print should slowly merge together until...
Cats.
they form a new single image in the center. Oh yes! Mr. Naruhodo, it works! I can see it in the middle now! It looks so real! Oh, I could look at it all day!
I wouldn't advise that. Your eyes might start to hurt.
Got some, you know? Pretend you're looking through the two pictures and slowly cross your eyes. Keep adjusting the position of your eyes until the two images overlap exactly in the middle.
Like, this is it?
There, he managed it! So now you know how stereoscopic images work. Well, I don't know who discovered it, but it really is quite extraordinary.
I was being given salad.
So what do you think of these stereoscopic prints then, Runo?
They're certainly amazing, but it isn't easy to get the knack of viewing them properly.
Crossing your eyes is hard.
No, some people find it easier than others. But that's why contraptions like this exist, for people who find it tricky. Oh, I recognize that! We saw one over there yesterday, didn't we? If I remember correctly, you press this little knob here. Then set up a pair of photographs like in this stand at the...
Let me read that again.
Then set the pair of photographs in this stand at the back and...
Still amazing, even though I know roughly how it works now.
Well, Luna seems to agree with you. Stereoscopes are very popular at the moment. You can buy one of these special contraptions in lots of households in the capital currently.
But these little machines are so affordable. Surely there's no need to go around staring cross-eyed at pictures like you hate them.
But it's much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. Well, I think so in any case.
Stereoscopic pictures. I'd never even heard of them until yesterday. You certainly learn a lot about them, but I wonder if it's knowledge I'll ever actually need. The second white cat photograph has been added into the court record. A photograph depicting a sweet little white cat. I feel as though I have another print just like this one. This is the ticket that Gina brought in here yesterday.
Yes, having been entrusted to her by Mr. McGilded 2 months earlier. Article deposited one gentleman's overcoat.
Sorry, and the other redemption ticket was in the pocket of that coat.
Yes, for a small box deposited 2 days before the omnibus incident.
Could that have anything to do with all this? This blood. Look, this dark red smear here appears to have been made by somebody's finger.
Do you think it could be blood?
Do you see any red mark as blood, Iris? It's a bit morbid, I think.
But it's almost certainly blood, isn't it?
10-year-olds. It's like Rinosuke.
Ryu, please.
So this is the second of the 2 photographic prints of the cat. And it really does look like Wagahai. Looks exactly the same as the first photograph at first glance. I suppose that's what's so compelling. Actually, now we have both photos. I could have another go at viewing them as a stereoscopic image. So, I need to cross my eyes and try to get the 2 cats to merge in the middle as one. Such a hard thing to do. Whoever thought of this in the first place must have spent a long time staring. See how that comes into play later. That ledger that's up on the counter there really is enormous, isn't it? Must be an awful lot of work to keep track of all these hundreds of items in pawn.
It's too much to think about. Better to sell it all and have a clear head if you ask me.
But clearly Mr. Wendebank was very careful when it came to the articles in his care. What else can we look at? Obviously the back. This right here.
That's a music box. Do you have where you come from, Runa?
Yes, but I've never seen one as large as this in Japan.
Oh, that'll be a treat. Shall we have a listen?
Music.
What do you think? Isn't it a pretty sound?
It's a beautiful sound, yes, but it's a little hard to enjoy when all the policemen in the room are giving you fierce looks.
Never mind that. If any of them say anything, I'll tell Gracie to have a word.
Iris Wilson, Superintendent of Scotland Yard. Ah, Super Nintendo Chalmers, welcome. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon.
You should also wear the pawnbroker puts articles that have been forfeited on display for customers to buy.
Yes, it's a really strange miscellany, isn't it? I mean, who would buy this horse statue, for example?
Well, sometimes you can find some real treasures among all the junk, you know. You alright, Runa?
Oh, it's just, well, it looks like a collection of useless junk as a whole, but when you pick out individual things, you can't help wishing you owned them, even that horse statue.
That's exactly how the pawnbroker works. They're very clever.
Very clever. Very clever indeed, Douglas. This is that strange contraption that lets you see pictures of things as if they were right in front of your eyes. Makes you think. When Mr. Sholmes gleefully showed it to us yesterday, we were blissfully unaware that any of this was about to happen. I'm fairly sure this contraption was here yesterday as well. There we are. Though I'm not confident I can get it closed again.
Oh yes, that's a folding stereoscope.
Really? This is a stereoscope? Mr. Sholmes showed us a picture yesterday that you were supposed to be able to see in 3 dimensions. But for that, he used the great big contraption over there.
Ah, well, that's for use in public houses and places like that. It contains a carousel with all sorts of pictures inside. But this little thing is much simpler designed for use at home. There's special shops selling prints you can use in them. I have a little collection myself.
I wonder if I can make money out of these in Japan. It would beat keeping my toilet sparkling clean anyway. Calendar. Look here. It's got a bullet hole in it.
Oh yes, a bullet hole. And I can see the bullet is still lodged in the wall.
Presumably Mr. Wendebank wasn't practicing with his revolver in his spare time. The way that man was pointing at himself, I hope he wasn't practicing.
Ah, well. Mr. Sholmes likes to practice in his drawing room whenever he can. He's very patriotic like that.
Uh-huh.
It's all in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, you know?
Sherlock Holmes.
Who is this Sherlock Holmes? I only know Sherlock Holmes.
Isn't that right, Iris? Did I write something like that? Partly in jest, perhaps. In jest? Well, he doesn't do it often. It is quite a dangerous pastime.
He doesn't do it often. He shouldn't even do it once.
Forget that for now, Runo. Let's examine this bullet.
The bullets. What's that around the bullet hole? Is it blood? A suspicious red stain on the calendar.
Aha! I may well be able to help with that.
It's time for 18th century forensics. What?
There's nothing like a sight of blood to get the blood pumping, is there, Runo?
Ugh. I have a feeling I'm not as bloody-minded as you, Iris.
I'm afraid the sight of blood makes my blood run cold. There you have it, you see? When it comes to blood, we're all different types.
Yes, what a scientific observation.
So you need this.
Oh no, what is that scary-looking thing?
I haven't actually come up with a name for it yet. But as soon as you see it in action, you'll understand what it does. Watch.
It's now green. Oh, the color of the blood stain has changed.
There, does it make sense now?
Yes. It's still red on the wall. I think I'm starting to understand.
Good. It works on the principle that different people have different types of blood, you see. Yes, how wonderful. The chemical it fires combines with the blood and makes it change color. So that you can identify whose blood it is that you're looking at in a flash. Oh, what a fabulous invention, Iris. Isn't it? Isn't it? I bet Ginny would say it's bleeding great.
So, whose blood are we looking at then?
Well, all a chemical does is turn the blood a different color, so... Just find someone whose blood turns the same color and you'll know who it belongs to in a flash.
It's more like two flashes, really, isn't it?
One flash or two, this could well turn out to be a very valuable clue. So we must make a note of it in the court record.
The blood sample's been entered into the court record. A sample of blood analyzed with a special chemical indicator developed by Mr. Sholmes. Different people's blood turns different colors.
Let's keep testing and adding the results of any other blood analysis to the portfolio.
Sure, it's a good thing I got at least one set of blood with me.
As long as I have Regent left, sure.
Actually, there's no stain on the back of that one photograph, isn't there? I think perhaps we should see if that can tell us anything. Yes, indeed. Indeed! Tell me more, tell me more.
Mr. Naruhodo, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's something rather troubling here.
I have noticed.
The red smear, you mean?
Yes. It looks like blood, doesn't it? I wonder if Susano's on it picked up on that. Well, in that case,
Yes, we need Iris.
we should show this to her before we forget. My cat photographs number 2 information has been updated in the court record. A redemption ticket issued from the pawnbrokery owned by the victim, Mr. Windibank. There's what looks like a bloody finger mark on it. Okay, so then I guess
I think we gotta present it to her. Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Oh, that looks like blood.
I would say it's from a gloved finger. Almost certainly a glove made of leather. A gloved finger!
Well, don't worry, Runo. You can leave the rest to me.
Shining finger! Ooh, it's purple. It's different.
Purple.
Look at that.
Yes, that's a color we haven't seen before, isn't it? We simply must add it to the portfolio of blood samples. It could be an important clue.
Insane thing to keep, a portfolio of blood samples.
Although, it would be nice to find out whose blood these different colors correspond to at some point.
That's why I have an idea. Every person in the courtroom, we literally stab their finger, get some blood, we'll figure it out from there. We'll figure out the culprit one way or another.
It's it's like the fingertip pinprick thing.
Yep. Well, this particular stain of blood.
Oh, you've had an idea, haven't you?
It's like everyone submit a blood test.
Do you know whose blood this is?
No idea. How could I? We don't have a known sample of the same color. Without that, it's impossible to know.
Oh, how very vexing. I wonder.
What?
Well, it's true that the color doesn't help us.
It would make blood testing more fun, just instead of A, B, or whatever, you just go yay, purple.
Yes.
Storms. Alright, John, we need a bit of your blood. The judge is like, oh my god, my blood! Oh, the missus ain't gonna like this.
What about considering how the mark came to be there in the first place? You might have an idea about that, mightn't you, Runo?
Not if you keep staring at me like that, no.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Well, this particular stain of blood...
Oh, you haven't you?
I guess I do after all. Yes, I have an idea whose blood it is.
Just gotta think back to the third case.
Not for the color return, but with a little deduction. Think back to the third
That's
case.
right. I think it's clear.
Iris.
Iris, you know as well. You first, Juno. Who do you think it belongs to?
Alright, I believe this is the blood of... Mason. Thrice fired Mason.
You don't sound very sure of yourself the way you trailed off there.
Well, it was 2 months ago now, that case. And of course I never met the victim, so I'm struggling to remember his name. He was definitely thrice fired, though.
The victim of the omnibus case? Yes, his name was indeed Mr. Thrice-Fired Mason. But that would mean that this bloodstain was left on the ticket 2 months ago.
Yes, I think it was. Gina brought this ticket here to Windibanks yesterday. I'm suggesting that the bloodstain was already on it at that time.
So it's this mere blood from the time that Mr. Mason was killed 2 months ago. Something else is coming back to me now. Mr. McGilded was also wearing leather gloves that night.
He was, wasn't he? Now I ask yous, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand. I'm sorry for my poor Irish accent.
It's so good.
It certainly does look like a leather glove thumbprint, this mark. We know that Mr. McGilded had no injuries at the time, anywhere in his body. From which we can conclude, any blood in the glove belonged to the victim, Mr. Mason.
Mr. Naruhodo, you sound just like Mr. Sholmes.
Minus the quirky slip-ups, I hope.
Yes, I think you're right, Bruno.
Say, Peter might be, like, just busy with something right now. Which is all
Yeah.
good, obviously.
Very well. Let's make a note of this.
Details of the pawnbroker's ticket for the coat has been updated in the court record. A redemption ticket issued from the pawnbrokery owned by the victim, Mr. Windibank. The blood on it has been identified as Mr. Mason's. Blood samples performed has been updated in the court record. Different people's blood turns different colors.
I believe if you look at that portfolio, it'll actually show Mason's full name.
A name unknown, green. Yeah, name thrice fired Mason. Purple.
Maybe it's later.
Maybe.
Because I looked at it. I'm not going to say anything else.
It's okay, hon. We have not checked the back room yet. I think that's all that's left at this point. Seems like it, yeah. Cacti. 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 Now, what if instead of cacti there were mushrooms?
Oh no.
Like the mushrooms that the Bebop crew ate.
Oh no, not the drugs.
Yeah, we were watching more Cowboy Bebop, me, Anna, and Cassie the other night. Literally last night, actually.
It was last night.
Yeah, and we got to watch Mushroom Samba finally, which I remember that was one I was looking forward to. Because that was just a very, like... It's a very weird one, because it's like an Edward-focused episode. But also it's just got, like, you know, like just a really weird, like, scene where, like, the Bebop crew's just tripping on, like, mushrooms.
And I'm getting so squeaky from them.
Yep.
Behind that door is the storeroom, isn't it? That's what Gregory said.
Yes, and that's where I saw that dreadful scene last night. Through the little window in the door. Windibank. Gina. Mr. Windibank, face down on the floor with Gina beside him. See,
As
you-
the accused,
Oh,
as the
sorry.
accused's legal representative, you have the right to examine the scene, Mr. Naruhodo.
The thing I find crazy is just like how people are just like, oh, she's passed out next to him after killing him. Like, it's like, hang on, how does this make sense? But of course, it's also just like, well, it's a murder, and we found her next to him.
No, the only two, and the door was locked from the inside.
Also true.
You must make a thorough investigation.
Yes, of course. And we will. Behind that door. That's the real scene of the crime.
Don't worry. If there are clues in there, I'll find them.
Thought I'd check on something.
Okay.
Man, okay, sorry, just like... so, I happened to see something just now, just kind of completely like, irrelevant. I saw that... What was it? So I saw playing this game, obviously. Bless you? Thank you. I think I didn't sneeze. Anna, did you sneeze? Am I crazy?
No, I didn't sneeze.
I don't know. I'm just going crazy. No, what was it? I saw that like so I saw playing the game, but like Fortnite, right? They added like Hercules characters to it, like the Disney one. and they made it like 4,000 of like the V-Bucks, and they already like kind of like raised the price on those. I'm like, bro, those are like, that's like 30 or 40 bucks.
Oh no.
Basically for like the 3 characters. I'm just like, wow, okay.
Bruh.
Excuse me. April 16th, the Windbank storeroom. Poor Iris. She's clammed up completely.
Iris is bound to find this difficult. After all, Mr. Windibank's life was taken in this very room only last night.
People sure aren't holding back on that pricing anymore. They are definitely not, yeah. Hi, Gregson. Oh. Wait, Inspector! What is it now, Sunshine? It's like one look at me and try to run away. You think a Scotland Yard inspector would run away from some jumped-up little defense lawyer, do ya? I just, well... Oh, I've never seen her ladyship looking like that before, is the thing. I didn't know what to say to her. So you weren't running away from me. You're running away from a 10-year-old.
I'm afraid this is all a little much for young Iris. Some gentle reassurance might go a long way, perhaps, Inspector.
What? Don't trouble yourself unduly, your ladyship. I mean, at least you're not dead, are you? Gregson.
Pricks.
I don't think that went very well. Why? Look, I'm in the middle of an investigation here, Sunshine. I told you not to get out on my feet.
And we have investigating to do ourselves.
Yes. I'd like to hear more of what the socially inept inspector has to say. Damn, alright.
Oh, honey.
And inquire to how Mr. Sholmes' operation is going. Alright. I guess let's talk first things first. Scene of the crime. So, Inspector, what do you make of the crime scene here? Pshaw, you've got eyes, haven't you? Use them! It is what it looks like. Nothing more, nothing less. Iris, could you lend me a hand?
So, Gregsy, what do you make of the crime scene here?
Oh, yes, your ladyship, do allow me to humbly explain. Last night, it's shortly after the hour of 1 o'clock in the morning, Scotland Yard police attended the scene. And the one and only door to the storeroom was found locked from the inside. So it was locked from the inside.
The lock appears to be broken now, though. Was that the police officers doing?
Quite right, ma'am, quite right. We took the liberty of smashing the door in, as humbly as possible.
Oh,
As you can see, the victim was discovered prostrate on the floor, this wise. Next to the aforementioned body, we discovered the vile-gutted child.
are you talking about Ginny? She's my friend, you know, Inspector.
Miss Lestrade, the hapless girl, was curled up on the floor, dead to the world. She's still alive, you know. Yes, when I saw her, she appeared to be unconscious. I'm afraid to say, she had the gun that was used in her hand.
No!
Presumably it's the gun that was still down there on the floor now. In that pocket, we found the key to the door as well. What? The key to the storeroom?
And you say the storm had been locked from the inside, Inspector.
Correct. All of which leaves her ladyship's friend.
Hey, Peter.
Hi, Peter. It's a bit of a sticky situation, I'm afraid.
I was Iris while you were not here.
Give me a second.
Yeah, no worries, take your
Alright.
time.
She's not talking at the moment.
I know, but I just, well, not just got out of the shower, but I got out of the shower and I was busy with other things, so I only started
okay.
meditation now.
Yeah, no
Gotcha.
worries. That's like,
But continue without me.
I gotcha. As long as you're,
Okay,
as long as
okay,
everything's
doke.
alright, that's all I was concerned about. Not just that you have to be here every time, obviously, I understand life happens, of course, but like, just making sure everything's alright. Obviously, my personal opinion is that it's all some sort of misunderstanding. Of course it is, Inspector. Of course it is. Sholmes' operation.
Rexy, do you know anything about Hurley? Is the operation finished? Is Hurley alright? Is he?
Well, the thing is,
Don't mince your words, Inspector. Please. You don't mean to say that Mr. Sholmes is...
no. The operation's done and dusted. It's just that, well...
Out with it!
Yes, ma'am. I love her little, like, sassy, like, kind of, like, hands on her hips there. It's very
Yes.
cute. Use something called a general anesthetic. It's the latest thing. Renders the whole body insensitive. The whole body? Anesthetized? Anesthetized? That's a hard word. Is that even
Anesthetized, yeah.
anesthetized? Is that even possible? Means the operation can be completed when the patient's fast asleep. I just hope he didn't eat within the past 12 hours. Or drink anything.
Goodness. In the Empire of Japan, we can just manage to provide laughing gas for tooth extraction.
The trouble is, the latest thing isn't always the greatest thing, if you follow my meaning. We couldn't get the medication to work at first, so it took hours for him to nod off, or so I hear. And now the op's finished. We can't get him to wake up, apparently. Oh no, they used too much.
It's too much.
Oh my!
No one knows if it's the anesthetic still in his system, or if the block's just plain exhausted. Anyway, all they can do is stand back and watch until he comes round again.
Hurley?
The moment he opens his eyes, your ladyship, I swear I shall get word to you. What a surprise. Even in matters of life and death, Mr. Sholmes had to do things his way. I'll do it my way. Regrets, I've had a few. And so I face my final curtain. Look at all these articles that have been deposited. Deposited? The room is stuffed full of them.
I can't believe how many there are. A bicycle, a gramophone, musical instruments, even some enormous paintings, look!
Pieces of different people's lives, quietly gathering dust in here together. There's something very peaceful about the atmosphere in here. Or at least there would be, if not for the chalk outline on the floor and the policeman shuffling around. Not much I can do about that, sunshine. Ba-dum. Let's see here. Check the outline last. Let's do this treasure chest. Out of all the articles in the storeroom, this is the only thing that shows any sign of being ransacked.
Ah!
What is it, Iris?
That's the box that's the box file that my manuscript is being kept in.
So they were after the manuscript, huh?
Oh!
Iris's unpublished story, The Hound of the Baskervilles. Surely that's not what all this...
Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you. You must check inside the box at once. Yes.
Stare.
Ah! It was there! Iris' story was there!
Really? It was? Well, that's good news, isn't it, Iris?
Yes. I mean, of course I believed Teddy when he said he deposited it here, but still. It's a relief to actually see it.
Really? Because that's not a very well hidden frown. Iris's manuscript has been entered into the court record. A long unpublished story that Mr. Scholz has deposited at the pawnbrokery of the victim, Mr. Windibank. It's entitled The Hound of the Baskervilles. Interesting.
Just
Just a name, huh? The Hound of the Baskervilles. How does Sato-san know the exact title of this unpublished story? I suppose I'll just have to wait until she's ready to explain it to me.
I'm so sorry.
I love Iris' signature, though. It's
That's adorable.
little flower on it, little heart at the very end. That's cute. Nothing else of interest here. Whoa.
Turning a stack of papers in 3 dimensions.
I always think about like the first Phoenix Wright game when they included Rise from the Ashes on the DS port. So it's just completely different in every way from that game's cases. It's like, oh, here's like this 3D model stuff and all that you would basically see more so from like Apollo and all that. Because like the rest of the trilogy definitely didn't use that. It was just a Rise from the Ashes thing. It's like, use the DS microphone, use the touchscreen, all this other stuff. This is a revolver. A real one. A wheel gun. Now he's talking about drive-bys.
Quite possibly the murder weapon used to take Mr. Windibank's life. What's the matter, Susie? You really look like you're about to faint. Well, it's just that I've rarely seen a gun in the flesh.
And I've had issues with guns in the past.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, we saw Mr. Windibank with us yesterday, didn't we? I shall have to take my own life. I don't remember who voiced him before, but whatever. I don't even think that was the voice I gave him before either.
I think it might have been you, actually.
I think so. I do not remember the voice at all that I gave him. Just like, oh, I'm gonna sound a little whiny. It must be the same gun. And last night, when I looked through the spy hole in the door to storeroom here, that was the same gun I saw in Gina's hand.
Mr. Windibank told us that he only ever had a single bullet loaded inside his revolver, didn't he? Well, it's empty now. The one and only bullet he had in his gun has been fired.
So we can be fairly certain that only a single shot was fired from this revolver. Only a single shot. The police have marked the position of the body with a chalk line.
Oh, Mr. Windibank. He was a nice old man.
This is a weird random thought. What do they do with like a chalk line if they try and do that? But like it's about to rain. Like do they like cover it up with something so like, it doesn't get erased? Like what do they do with that normally? Like there must be precautions to like have it to where like the rain wouldn't like erase a chalk line.
I mean, I think in the modern era, that's why they have those numbers.
I guess so, yeah. That's also for like But that's more so like where like evidence would be.
For evidence.
Yeah, but not like the actual like outline of the body. If the outline is still
Right.
important, which I think in some cases would generally be important, like the body's outline.
Probably.
Well, he was shot just once through the heart. I guess take photos. Yeah, photos would probably be more so what they would do nowadays. We do have like modern technology to take photos from like different angles that would be like necessary for evidence. I think about LA Noire, that one like a Rockstar game where you play as like this guy who's like a police detective in LA, or he's like a cop in LA right after World War II. It's not a bad game. I did enjoy it, honestly. I haven't played too much of Rockstar stuff. I found myself more so interested in like the non-GTA stuff from Rockstar, so like LA Noire. I played the first Red Dead Redemption. I played, I think, maybe like 2 or 3 hours of Red Dead 2, and that was about it. Bully is on my list. I've heard good things about Bully. But yeah, basically, I feel like the Rockstar stuff I've been more interested in has been the non-GTA stuff. Though I have played a little bit of GTA in the past. Mainly, I think it was like, I want to say it was 3. I still think, though, if I had more GTA knowledge, I could have got that one Throne Controllers question right, because it was fucking Tommy Vercetti from Vice City, and I'm like, damn, I did not know who that was at that time. No, I know it now, because, of course, you remember the character that you definitely got the game wrong from after you, like, you know, get the question wrong. I said Tony Montana like a fucking dumbass. I'm just like, Scarface? I don't know. Oh, did I read that? I don't think I read that. Sorry.
I don't think you did.
Let's see. Well, he was shot just once through the heart. Most likely, the fellow died instantly. When they felt the thing. I know you could express doubt by pressing X. Yes, that was the game that had press X to doubt. That was what it was very famous for. I like how in that game you could get like all the whole like questions wrong, but you would still pass. Like you would still progress through the game. Because there was definitely times I got all the questions wrong, but I still was able to progress, and it just kind of didn't feel right. So I was like, I think I'm gonna play that game again nowadays. I would maybe just be like, okay, well, what are just the right answers, just so that at least I know like I'm doing it right. I don't know. This must be his blood.
What are we talking about?
LA Noire.
You
You ever play that one, Peter?
No, I'm poor.
No, that's fair. LA Noire, I think, goes for pretty cheap nowadays, but also I understand.
I don't like to ask at such a wretched time, Iris, but I wonder if perhaps...
Blood sample.
Wait, hold on.
Don't worry, Susie. I'm ready for action.
I'm no longer.
So you're no longer
At
sick?
least I don't feel like it anymore.
That's good. Blue.
That's good.
So, now we know the color of the chemical turns when it reacts with Mr. Windibank's blood.
And it doesn't match our analysis of the bloodstain we found in the main shop.
No, let's add the sample to the others we've already collected anyway.
The blood samples portfolio has been updated in the court record. Now I got blue blood.
Love that show.
Did you say love that show?
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? Now it's True Blood?
I don't know.
There is a show called Blue Bloods.
Oh, okay. See, I was thinking, I thought you were making a True Blood reference, or yeah, a True Blood reference, because that's like vampires and stuff. But I guess Blue Bloods. That to me sounds like some kind of like hospital show, like Grey's Anatomy and all that. Iris?
Don't worry, I'm alright. But we must find the true culprit.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so... Can I present things to Gregson at this point? Greg, buddy, baby... Blood samples? Nope. Inspector Gregson, could you give me your honest opinion about this? You don't tend to share, sunshine. Or do you want to do Gregson?
No, I'm eating. You can take it.
Gotcha. Not with the general public. Ugh.
In that case, Grexy, how about some herbal tea?
Glug, 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 glug. Lovely. Thank you very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship. Don't mind sharing that then. It's like, I want some tea too. Manuscripts. Ooh, something. Is that what I think it is? Your ladyship's latest.
Yes, my latest story. It's called The Hound of the Baskervilles.
Most fascinating title, your ladyship. Fascinating. And, I don't suppose... Would there be any mention of my humble self in the tale this time?
Good question. I can't really recall. Really remember.
Oh, I see, I see. Well, why would you, your ladyship? I'll just await its publication with eager anticipation. You needn't worry, Inspector. I'm sure if you do appear, you'll be doing anything particularly remarkable. You're not going to be arrested, sunshine. I didn't mean it like that. And even if I did, you wouldn't have bitten her ladyship's head off, would you? Pawnbroker's ticket? Nope. Me forcing Gregson to, like, drink, like, gallons upon gallons of tea by getting a question wrong each time. Okay. Then if it's not an examination, I wonder if it's as simple as just going somewhere else, because that can also be the case sometimes. I'll check one last thing that feels like it makes the most sense to me. No. Oh, actually, wait. Inspector, what do you make of this? Ah, what have we here then? A redemption ticket for an article deposited here, is it? Looks like someone went out of office stationery and wrote the ticket on whatever paper was to hand. Yes, this is the ticket for Mr. McGilden's overcoat. The one that little diver turned up with yesterday. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Really? Think you know better than me, do you? No, I didn't mean to,
Rina's right, Grexy. It isn't the same ticket.
Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. I never doubted you, your ladyship. No, what's all this about then, if I may be so bold as to ask?
This is a second ticket.
A second one? It seems that Mr. McGilden in fact had another article in storage here at Windibanks. Is that right?
I think we need to discuss this further with the inspector, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh good, because he's ever so easy to talk to. The second redemption ticket. This ticket was in one of the pockets of Mr. McGilden's overcoat. You mean to tell me? Yes, there's more than just the music box disc, it seems. I should have insisted on the lads taking it back to the yard and examine it properly.
Well, according to the details on this ticket, Mr. McGill deposited another article here with Mr. Windibank.
Yes, I can see it written here. A small box, was it?
Do you have any idea where it is, Grexy? Any idea at all? It's another article belonging to Mr. McGilden. It could be an important clue.
Yes, sir, I suppose it could be. Please, so stop looking at me with them big old, stop looking at me with them big old eyes. Please, stop looking at me with those big turquoise eyes, full of hope and expectation. I don't know why the voice is sounding like this now. Why does it sound like this? I don't know. It's too much pressure. I'll lose me marbles, I will. I'll go barking. It's like, please chew your mouth closed. This is no time for dog impressions, Inspector. I love, like, he's like, just, again, endless supply of fish and chips. That's enough sauce from you, sunshine. There is one thing that springs to mind. According to this ticket, the redemption deadline's already passed, hasn't it?
Oh, oh yes, of course. Articles are only held for 2 months.
So the small box will no longer be in here then.
That's right. It's been forfeited.
Which means it could be on the shelves in the front of the shop, where the forfeited items are offered for sale.
Yes, the shelves in the front. We have to search them at once. You're wasting your time.
Oh,
There are dozens of little boxes out there. Hundreds, even. You can't possibly know which one might have been the Gilded's. The information's all written in the ledger. Ah.
Well, well, I think we should at least have a look, just in case.
Of course, your ladyship, of course. Very sensible of you, I'm sure. This is getting old. I'm back to the main lobby. Oh. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo.
Ah!
3 bells. 4
I
bells.
nearly jumped out of my skin there. How could Mr. Windybank set such a wicked trap?
4 bells. You know what that means. Free ice cream. No. I doubt he said that to scare anyone.
is that really the time? I think perhaps we should pay Gina another visit soon.
Oh?
Her trial is tomorrow. We must establish whether or not you'll be defending her. I think we should ask her one more time. She may have changed her mind.
Gina.
Don't you remember, Reno? You told her she could rip up the representation papers if she didn't want you to be her lawyer.
Really? Did I say that?
Yes.
You did.
The deadline for submitting paperwork is fast approaching.
In that case, we better hurry back to the prison and talk to Gina again. I'm coming, Gina, I'm coming! Just as soon as I examine the boxes.
Yes, this is where all the items that have been forfeited by their original owner is offered for sale.
That's right. They've got little price labels on them. Well, there are so many.
I wonder if the small box his ticket was for is still on the shelves somewhere. The box that Mr. McGill deposited here just over 2 months ago.
Even if it were, finding it promises to be very troublesome indeed.
There are so many boxes. It could be any one of them.
Mr. Sholm said that a pawnbroker's was the safest place to store anything, more secure than a bank's vaults. So perhaps a small box of Mr. McGilded's contained something of very great value.
Well, if that's the case, he'd probably have kept it locked.
So then we need to find every box with a lock and break them all open.
Hiya! That sort of misconduct would get you arrested. I won't let that happen.
This takes me back. It's been some time since Susato-san last threw me. Alright, off to Gina's. And by Gina's, I really just mean the prison.
Yeah, she owns the prison, actually.
Yeah, this is her prison now. Oh, what? This is my home now. That's not how Gina sounds like.
Why is she a lot of heart?
A lot of heart for Ace Attorney 7.
This is my joint, I understand.
April 16th, 5:41 p.m. Local prison, cell 13. Gina. Ah, Gina, good. You're back.
Ah! The police must have finished questioning her then.
Oh, oh, how was it, Guinea? Was it awful?
Eh? Oh, it didn't bother me.
Thank you for the papers you signed before. It meant we were able to investigate at Windibanks.
Oh, right.
Don't you want to know how we got on? We've been ever so busy.
What's the point in asking? Won't change what everyone's saying, but I did it.
That's not...
Gina, we can't ask for your final decision
Eh? What decision?
about tomorrow's trial. Will you let me defend you, or not?
I must submit the paperwork now if you'd like to Mr. Naruhodo to represent you. Right, I see.
She's really lost her fight all of a sudden. But I know what that feels like. The worry is just so hard to bear. Aw, Gina. You're so closed off.
Eh.
What we've uncovered.
Oh, alright then. Blimey, give it a rest with them eyes. So come on then, fill us in. Who done it?
Unfortunately, we don't know that yet.
Ah, you don't say. We don't know yet, Gina. But Mr. Naruhodo and all of us know that you are innocent of this crime.
And while we haven't yet managed to work out who the real culprit is, there are a number of interesting facts that we have managed to establish.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Well, for example, the reason for you being in there in the first place. I think I know now why you broke into Windibanks that night. I was thinking I'm gonna have to take some evidence that clearly reveals the reason and thrust it in Gina's face. Or you could present it to her calmly, I suppose. Why you were there that night. Simple. Manuscript, wasn't it? You found this in Mr. Windibank's storeroom. The manuscript of Iris's latest story.
Ah! Oh, right. Well, that's good then.
Curiously, the storeroom at Windibanks' showed no sign of being ransacked for items of value or the like. With the one exception. The box file that housed this manuscript. It was you, wasn't it, Gina, who broke open the box containing this manuscript that night?
Eh?
You were determined to find out whether or not the Hound of the Baskervilles was really there. That's the real reason you broke into the storeroom last night, isn't it?
Ah!
Why don't you tell us what happened? Please.
Alright, yeah. This Baskerville story. It's the latest Shelms adventure, right? But ain't been printed yet. So I figured, it's got to be worth a fair few pieces of silver, right? Oh yes, at least £5,000.
What? What?
So, you wanted to sell Iris's manuscript, did you?
No, Guinea, how could you?
What? Wait, no, hang on! course I wasn't gonna sell it. All I wanted to do is find out the mantle script or whatever you call it really was there or not. That's the only reason I was in the place. For Iris's sake. Isn't that right?
We knew why you'd done it from the start, Gina. Of course we did.
But
I knew you wouldn't do anything mean like that, Guinea. I just knew it.
well,
When I saw the manuscript in the storeroom, it reminded me of what you'd said the night before.
Grumps do a lot worse than that, believe me. Bare-faced liars, a lot of them. You just ain't realised it yet. I'm telling you, that mantle script ain't at Winterbanks. You'd soon see it if you had a look.
If I'm honest, I've wondered if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes. I mean, that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere I don't know.
It's somewhere that
Even
I
though
used
it's
to know.
wrong of me to doubt him.
You didn't have to hide the script.
Oh, Guinea, that was so sweet of you.
Alright, alright. I'll tell you why I did it. Just stop looking at me like that, Iris. We already have the representation papers and other documents we need.
All we have to do is hand them to the court clerk. That is, if you'll allow me to represent you in court tomorrow.
Nah, don't bother.
Guinea,
Rip them up and chuck them, would you? Them representation papers or whatever they're called. This cell ain't fancy enough to have a bin.
So, what will you do in court tomorrow?
I'll be fine on my own.
I don't think you will be.
Look, it don't matter. What's gonna happen is gonna happen.
This is one stubborn pickpocket. Oh, Gina.
It weren't because of Iris. That's not why I did it. I just wanted to know the truth, that's all. You wanted to know if Mr. Sholmes was being honest? If he'd really deposited the manuscript at Winterbanks? It's like I told you the night before. I never had a father. But Iris's lot ain't like mine. She's got a dad, only she can't see him. And I reckon that's got to be harder.
Well, about her dad.
That's why she writes her stories. They're about her dad, really. That's what it sounded like to me anyway. Last night, when I was listening to what you were saying.
I'm thinking about something right now. Something just kind of hit me. Iris has two dads. Sholmes and Dr. Wilson.
Stories about Daddy.
You mean they're not the adventures of a great detective? So much as the adventures of a great detective and his trusty partner?
Well, that's how I see it, yeah.
You're so thoughtful and so kind, Guinea.
Yes, and we never thought any differently, did we? Look, give it a rest, will ya? I know this chummy nonsense. Do you hear? I hate it. I don't trust no one, alright? So what? Because if you don't trust no one can let you down. So leave me alone. Go on, Scarper.
I hadn't noticed until now. It's unmistakable. Right there on both sleeves of that overcoat. Some very suspicious red stains.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I think it might be worth presenting some of our other findings in that area to Gina now. Ooh. Those stains at the sleeves of your new coat, Gina. They're blood, aren't they? Not that I know whose blood yet.
What? Blood, Mr. Naruhodo?
You don't appear to have any obvious wounds yourself, though. So could it be blood that splattered from Mr. Windibank when he was shot last night?
Let's not beat. Never mind.
Let's not beat around the bush here.
Ah, let's not beat around bush here.
This trusty friend of mine will get results much faster than anything else.
Eh? Take it easy, Iris.
Don't move, Ginny. I'm going to shoot.
Oh my god.
Insane. Purple. Ah.
Oh,
Oh my.
What the? Look at the sleeves. The whole coat's covered in blood.
the whole coat is covered in blood.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
No, I read it.
Of course. The black color of the fabric was masking the stains. That's why we haven't seen them until now.
And the blood has reacted with a chemical to turn a purple color. Which matches one of the samples we've already collected perfectly.
Sample
You remember who?
of thrice-fired Mason.
Yes, now let's see. Who had the purple blood? Ah, yes. It was the brickmaker, Mr. Mason. The victim of the murder case 2 months ago.
I knew it.
What are you all on about? The victim? What do you mean? It's a rather uncomfortable situation, Mr. Naruhodo, but I think this makes things quite clear. It means the omnibus case is finally solved.
Mm-hmm.
The truth about who really murdered the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, is revealed. Oi! Has someone explain what's going on? Stop telling off a story!
You're wearing evidence.
Yup.
The truth of the omnibus case. We can see now that the victim's blood is all over Mr. McGilded's overcoat.
But in the trial 2 months ago, the defendant said this in his testimony.
Now I ask you, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand.
But if you look at this overcoat now, it's clear. These stains couldn't have arisen from McGilded trying to pull the victim to his feet. No. Oh, that's Sato.
No, if that was what had really happened, the blood wouldn't have splashed all over the front of his coat.
The only explanation for this pattern of blood is that it splattered over McGilded's coat when he stabbed the victim in the stomach. I've tried to run from the truth for long enough, but there's no escaping it now. The true culprit in that case, Mr. Mason's killer, was Magnus McGilded.
Mr. Naruhodo,
That horrible case is solved at last. And I helped the man walk free from that trial. Used all that twisted testimony and all that sham evidence to prove his innocence. could I have let that happen?
No. Did you believe him, though? Did you believe Mr. McGilded was innocent?
I believed... Or rather, I think I was trying to believe. I wanted to. Because believing in those you represent in court is a defense lawyer's greatest weapon.
A weapon?
Before we came to Great Britain, a great friend of mine taught me a valuable lesson. Pegging is alright.
What?
You mean Kazuma-sama?
Listen, Ryunosuke. When lawyers are only human, we can't know for sure what is the truth and what's a lie. Which is why we must resort to our primary weapon. An unwavering belief in our clients. That's all we really have. Unwavering belief? Only when we truly believe what our clients tell us can we fight with everything we have for their cause. In any battle, there can be no victory without faith. I believe you, unwaveringly. Nothing else cooler than Joe Swanson Family Guy.
He has a name.
When he turned into Kronk. I don't know. I'm just like I gave him a cool guy voice before, but I'm just like I'm gonna like be silly. It makes my girlfriend laugh. And I like when she laughs. Makes me feel like I'm doing something right.
Oh.
What's funny, Gina?
Cool. Sounds like in this Empire of Japan you come from, everyone must be soft.
Huh?
Well, come on. Look at the mess it's got you into, believing that bog trotter.
Yes. I inadvertently helped a murderer walk free.
Well, at least you've learned to let now, eh? Believing people's never worth it. Someone always stabs you in the back at the end. As soon as you let down your guard, you've had it. Take a leaf out of my book. Believe no one. Get up by no one. Gina, may I ask you something?
What?
I'd just like to make absolutely sure. What would you like us to do with these representation papers for tomorrow's trial? How many times do I have to say it? Rip them up and chuck them away. Are you really sure that's what you want?
I bet that's what he wants and all now. Mr. I'm a believer lawyer over there.
And I
Don't
saw her
forget it was
face.
me. Don't forget it was me in that trial 2 months ago. I led everyone up the garden path, didn't I? And you're telling me you can believe in me after all that? Not likely. Well, Mr. Naruhodo,
A lawyer's primary weapon is an unwavering belief in his clients. Unwavering belief, like that really good song from Lost Judgment. Ultimately, it comes down to whether or not I feel I can trust Gina after everything that's happened. I trust her. Gina, let me say it again. Please allow me to represent you in tomorrow's trial.
are you half-baked?
I could be full baked if I, find some THC, maybe. Not that I have any. I don't really have interest, though, personally. Not at all. You've not once admitted to committing the crime, have you? What's more, I believe that you're telling me the truth. Yeah, the main theme.
Seriously, Mr. Naruhodo. Didn't you hear all of what I said before? I'm a born liar. Hips just trip off me tongue. And I'm a diver, don't forget. I pulled the wool over your eyes 2 months ago and got you all into all sorts of trouble. Why would you ever trust me now? I just don't get it! Gina. I do understand why you chose not to put your trust in others. But I assure you, there is more to this life than you yet realize. What do you mean? The world we live in is full of people you would do very well to trust. People who won't ever let you down. Eh?
It's true that I'm just a student of law. And I'm certainly lacking in courtroom experience. But I can promise you this. Whatever happens, and until my very last breath, I am completely on your side.
What do you expect me to say of that?
Aw.
It's decided. I will take these papers now and carry out the necessary preparations for tomorrow's trial. It would be a shame to throw them away now after it's been penned with your name so beautifully. Do what you like. You beast and not I don't know what you are, I don't get you!
Gina's taking herself off to the back of her cell. She'd never admit it. I hope she's feeling relieved. That turned out alright in the end, I think.
Whoever's hiding there, show yourself at once. Eavesdropping is the height of cowardice.
Miss Susato?
Somebody is here in the shadows. I can sense it. Somebody who wasn't there before.
What?
It's you.
Blimey. You're sharp, eh? Oh, it's Gregson. Suppose you were using one of those mystic Japanese arts. Like all the stealth I've heard so much about. If anyone's being stealthy, it was you, Inspector.
Rexy!
Oh, dear me, I most terribly sorry, your ladyship. I didn't mean to startle you.
How long have you been listening listening in on our conversation?
Oh, good grief. Listening in? No. I just got word that there were some visitors who were refusing to leave even though it was after hours. I assure you, ladyship, I only just arrived. This very minute, not a moment earlier. That's all it is, nothing at all. No, nothing at all. After hours? Is it that late already? So then, I'll humbly excuse myself now, your ladyship. Ta-ta, toodaloo, cheerio, all the best, bye-bye, bye. It's a lot of farewells, and not one of them appropriate for her ladyship.
Oh, but I wanted to have a chat.
I'm terribly sorry, but time is pressing at the minute.
Oh, I see. That's a shame.
I look at this emergency at the Supreme Court deal with sharpish, but Strongheart will, well...
Emergency?
Or Strongheart. SPD emergency? Nothing. Forget I said anything. Well, anyways, I'm off.
Alright, Grexy, if you have to, but let's chat soon.
Delighted and charmed. Can't wait. If you please, my pleasure. A lot of pleasantries. Not one of them sounded sincere. Emergency. Deck Ranger. Definitely one of the Sentais I'm kind of interested in, not gonna lie, is SPD or Deca Ranger. Kind of interchangeable which one I'll probably end up doing. Likelier...
Grexy's so funny. He
We'll
says
see.
such silly things.
Kind of one of those, like, we'll see in the end. Stretch. It's certainly entertaining to see Inspector of the Police fawning to a 10-year-old girl. Can we use like any other word than fawning, please? I don't like
Please.
that.
Different word.
But anyway, I wonder what this emergency is at the Supreme Court.
I must attend to the court clerk's office now before it closes.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Miss Susato. Water.
Kindly escort Iris home now, Mr. Naruhodo. I shall meet you there later.
Thanks for that hydrates. Fresh bottle of water from that Taco Bell. And so, our investigation came to an end. Susato-san went to file the necessary papers for my defense of Gina the following day. And then it hit me. I could no longer suppress the wretched feeling that had been gnawing away at my insides. Tomorrow, Susato-san will be leaving Britain and making her way back to Japan. April 16th, 11:13 p.m. Naruhodo's Legal Consultancy. I'll never get that right.
Naruhodo-san. It's been a very trying day, hasn't it? I do hope you're not too exhausted.
What about you, Susato-san? Today's been even more trying for you, I'm sure. Sir Shows was shot before our eyes. Gina was arrested. On the back of the news that her father has fallen ill, and that she must return to Japan at once. I hope your father recovers soon.
Thank you for your kind words. I wonder why it is that so many thoughts rage in my head like a storm. And yet, I seem unable to find the words to express any of them.
I know exactly what you mean.
Anyway, I have one final task to complete as your judicial assistant. Once that is done, I shall make preparations for my departure tomorrow.
One final task? Okay, what's this task? Going back to Japan.
It's just 2 months since we arrived in London. We've managed to establish this office. I was finally feeling as though we were settling in. I would be lying if I said I felt no regret.
I'm so sorry, Susato-san.
It's just so sudden. I really don't know what to think. I've had no time to gather my thoughts.
I know we've only been here a short time, but in my limited experience of the courtroom, I feel I've learned something.
And what would that be?
It seems to me there are many facets to people's personalities.
Facets?
Like a jewel, the light plays off them in complex patterns, illuminating their actions and their motives. But we see only a small number of the total facets, and what is illuminated is only a part of the whole story. What lies in the shadows? What do those facets we cannot see look like? Perhaps there are some parts we'll never lay eyes on, for as long as we live.
That's so true.
Sometimes I feel as though I'm blind to so much. I keep hoping that one day it will all become clear. That all the facets will be illuminated, and I'll finally understand how everything fits together.
Naruhodo-san.
I suppose what matters is that we keep our eyes open and keep moving forward, even if the way sometimes seems dark.
It's amazing to think it's been just 2 months. You've grown so much.
Oh, that expression.
The sad smile.
I know. Sorry, what?
Oh, no, it was nothing. Unimportant.
Tomorrow's departure. Do you know what time you will leave London in the morning?
Yes, I picked up my ticket earlier. I shall be leaving here at 4 a.m.
Oh, so she's leaving soon. I see. Well, I'll escort you to the station.
Absolutely not.
Sorry?
I'm sure you realize why I couldn't possibly let you do that. You have a very important day ahead of you tomorrow.
Gina's trial. Yes, I know, but
Every word you utter will have the potential to determine Gina's fate. You must get as much rest as possible. Even though, like me, I'm sure you'll find it hard to sleep. But please, for me, do try.
one final task. You mentioned one final task a moment ago. What did you mean?
Oh my, I nearly forgot! Please, I wanted to have this.
What is it? Some huge bundle of documents?
It's my notes from the case 2 months ago.
Oh,
The murder that was committed on the omnibus.
the gilded case.
It seems to me that this case of Mr. Windibank's murder, of which Gina is accused, is very much tied up with that omnibus case, in ways that are not yet completely apparent. So I took the liberty of consolidating my writings about the case for you.
With everything else she's had to think about. Susato-san still managed to do this, and all neatly laid out for me in her beautiful handwriting.
It was my pleasure. I can only hope that it will bolster your case tomorrow for Gina.
Thank you so much, Susato-san. I'll do my best to use it wisely. You really are the best judicial assistant in the world.
Well, that's extremely flattering. But I'm sorry to say that I've been a complete failure.
Hmm? Sorry, I didn't quite catch what you said there.
Oh, ignore me. I was just mumbling to myself.
The McGilded case notes have been entered into the court record. Notes collated by Ms. Susato about the McGilded case that we worked on 2 months ago.
Well, it's getting rather late. I think you should go to bed now, Naruhodo-san. I must finish packing up my things in my room.
Susato-san,
I wish you the very best of luck tomorrow. Good night.
Wait! There's something I need to say.
Hiya!
What was that?
A secret technique of mine. This is auto shutdown.
Shutdown?
Please, I implore you. If we have to voice our goodbyes, I won't be able to hold back my tears.
Aww. Susato-san. Just gonna sleep on the floor.
God.
It truly had been a trying day. Thanks to you for that hydrate. On our feet for hours, getting Gina to open up to us and learning the truth about that nemesis of a case. Physically and mentally, I was exhausted, yet the idea of sleep seemed impossible. But I forced myself to close my eyes. And as a cacophony of scenes of our lives here in London played through my mind, eventually, my fatigue triumphed, and I fell into a deep sleep. Seventeenth of April, small hours, Saint Sinners Hospital, Ward 3. Yeah, Susato's great. I do like Susato.
Yes, I quite understand.
That is a great weight off my mind.
Holmes, or rather Sholmes.
Rest assured, I shall put everything in place, exactly as we have discussed.
Thank you so much. It has been an honor and a pleasure to be acquainted with you, Mr. Sholmes.
On the contrary, the pleasure has been mine. I bid you farewell, and Godspeed. My dear madam.
Aw, say goodbye to Sholmes too. But does this mean Sholmes will join us for the case? Ooh. To be continued.
I love this cliffhanger.
Hmm. Only 2 hours so far, but also, like, ooh, do we have enough time for an entire fucking trial? Part 1? Ooh.
No.
Yeah, say definitely not, no. Oh, there's an episode 4 there. Goodbye. It's not short? Yeah, I mean, like, it's literally gonna be, like, probably, like, the last trial here, so it's probably not gonna be short, no. I think we'll do, like, a little bit of it, because I do want to see the jury and all that. I think we'll do, like, a little bit of it. But here's the problem, I do a little bit of it. If I do a little bit, what's even going to be a good stopping point, you know?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it's like, do I just, like, go to just, like, the first, like, you know, what do you call it? Do I go to just the first cross-examination? Like, maybe I just go to the first cross-examination? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe just go to just the first cross-examination and maybe just, like, cut it there.
It does take I think it does take a little bit before we get to the first cross-examination, so...
I think it might still be okay. Just because, again, it's only been 2 hours. It's kind of short. It's not even 2 hours yet, actually.
I think we might be able to do part 1, but that's probably as far as we could go.
It's a little long to get there.
Yeah.
Like a little long to get through part 1, basically.
A little bit.
Yeah. I'm thinking again, I might just get to the first cross-examination. I think that might be a decent, like, stopping point.
Yeah.
When I woke the following morning, Susato-san was already gone. Outside the window, the rain came down in sheets. And so began an even longer day than the last. One that I would remember for the rest of my days. Let's recall for getting into more content or do comfortable stopping points. Yeah, it's again because I don't know. Again, less than 2 hours feels like a little short. We could go for just a little bit longer. There's just going to be, unfortunately, no good stopping point right now, and sadly.
Yeah.
April 17th, 9:32 a.m., Old Bailey, Defendant's Antechamber.
Hey, girl.
It's Gina. Good morning, Gina. I'm determined to prove your innocence today. I'm sure we can do it.
So where's your friend then?
Sorry?
You know, wearing the fancy dress. Susato, however you say it. I don't know.
Susato. At least she's trying with our names now. Ah, Miss Tusada had to leave early this morning. She was already gone by the time I woke up.
You alright with that, are you? Forget about me if you like. Go and see her off.
It's fine. As long as Miss Tusada and I will meet again. One day.
Even so.
But you, Gina, you only get one chance. This trial today is all we have.
Good morning, you two.
Iris. Ah! The cat!
Hey, cat.
How are you feeling, Guinea? Did you manage to sleep?
Wagga high.
Meow. Meow. Iris, what you doing here?
You even have that cat here in the courtroom?
What do you mean? When a friend is in need, we show our support.
Or I guess rather the courthouse, but yeah.
Isn't that right, Waggy?
Oh, uh-oh.
Waggy!
There's a cat loose in the courthouse. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Great way to show your support, kitty.
Let him have a nose around. What am I gonna do?
Oh, that reminds me. I bought a paper on the way in. The way here. Now, would you like the good news or the bad news? What do you say, Runa, Guinea?
Oh, well, I think I'd rather get the bad news out of the way first.
Nah, always take the good news first. You might not live to hear the bad.
Yes, that question always gives away people's personalities.
Let's not go there.
Alright then, I'll give you the bad news first. A record amount of rain has fallen this morning, and carriages all over the capital are struggling to move.
Huh? The bad news was a weather report? Weather report.
Love that guy.
So I hope that Susie made her train to Dover, and that the train isn't delayed on the way to the port.
Gosh, yes.
Alright then. So what's the good news?
Well, the rain is forecast to subside this afternoon. So even if the train is delayed, it should be able to make up the time later. Well, that is good news, isn't it?
I couldn't give a monkeys, really.
If only all good news cancels out the bad.
And look, this trial has made the headlines too.
The trials made trials made the headlines. Also, another headline: a monkey. Oh, that was weird.
Gina saying that reminded me.
No way.
Oh no, a monkey's been turned into a card. Well, thank you for that, Monkey Summon on. Appreciate it.
Pawnbroker perishes and pick first plunder. See?
How do you like that? How do you like that? Well, let them say what they want. See if I care.
I can't because you're covering your face.
Don't worry. Bruno will soon show everyone that this headline is nonsense.
I will.
And then in tomorrow's paper, the headline will be: "Discharged diver is thoughtlessly do-gooder." Isn't that right, Bruno?
Oh, yes. Let's hope so.
Of course they will. I have absolute faith in you. How was that? I was trying to sound like Susie. Did it work? Did it?
It's like she was still here.
Oh.
Today's paper's been entered into the court record. This morning's paper, purchased by Iris, Gina's case features prominently. Well, that's in our
I was
court
gonna
record.
say right now, definitely examine that thing.
Yeah.
Good luck, Good luck then, Nuno.
Let's see. Victim found deceased on the last scheduled omnibus of the day after a stab wound to the abdomen. Name Mason Milverton, male.
Yeah, that's where I remember the last name from.
Brickmaker, domicile east end of London. Trial summary, defendant Magnus Begilded, prosecution attorney Lord Baroque Van Zeeks, defense attorney Rinosuke Naruhodo. Conviction was assured with 3 eyewitness testimonies. However, surprise fourth witness's testimony resulted in acquittal due to insufficient evidence. Today's paper.
There he is, Mr. Pop Windybank.
Pop Windybank. Huh.
There's a sensational story lower down the front page as well. Look. Ministry Mall. Classified secrets may have been leaked overseas from Ministry of Justice.
Her 10-year-old. Iris really has her finger on the pulse of world news.
It's about secret communication between Great Britain and its allies. Apparently they're being intercepted by hostile nations.
Communications are being intercepted. How would somebody be doing that?
That's the question, isn't it? I've come up with 3 different possible methods so far. Are you looking for a new career, Uno?
No, of course not. I wonder. Perhaps this is what Lord Strongheart was talking about yesterday?
Yes, it could be. And it could explain why he has Gregsy running from pillar to post at the moment.
Contains an article about government secrets being leaked to foreign agencies. Of course, right here.
The London News.
London News.
Pawnbroker perishes in pick-purse plunder. How awful. For Guinea, I mean.
Tomorrow's headline will be Discharged Divers, Dauntless Do-Gooder, right?
Yes, something like that. If possible, I'd like to go even bigger.
Bigger? How?
Proud pickpocket protects plane post-trial. Planet post-trial, perhaps.
Protects planet.
Ooh, I can't wait for tomorrow's trial. It's gonna be so great. Can't wait for tomorrow now.
Okay, same thing. Okay, so just reading the back of it. So let's update the evidence. Interesting.
Good luck then, Bruno. I'll do what I can.
Hmm?
Obviously, I don't know the law like Susie does, but still. I'll be by your side the whole time, giving you moral support and encouragement.
She points a gun at you.
Here's your moral support and encouragement, jackass. I'm not sure the big thing is as comforting as you think it is, to be honest, but... Thank you, Iris. It's very kind of you. Encouragement, Brooks. How you doing, man? I hope you're doing good.
Oh, yeah, Iris.
Yes, Skinny?
Well, I was wondering is all about Soames. Did they fix him up all right?
Did they fix him up?
Yes, the operation was a great success. But Kelly still hasn't come around yet.
Eh?
I've asked a friend of mine at Scotland Yard to send a telegram as soon as he wakes up.
I'm sure Gregson will let us know the moment there's news. So then that scene with the Susato and Sholmes, maybe... No, because he was in that room, awake. So maybe that they're keeping it a secret that he is awake.
Oh, right.
No Susato-san, and no Mr. Sholmes. It's all down to me today. To prove that Gina's innocent of this crime.
Miss Gina Lestrade, counsel for the defense. The trial is about to begin. Please make your way to the courtroom.
It's time then.
Yes. Let's go, Gina. Iris.
Lead the way, Runo.
Poor Gina. She's trying to put on a brave face, but I can tell she's worried and scared. I have to believe in her from start to finish. That's the weapon that will secure a victory here. Taking a break from Total War and eating Chinese food. I've been here for a while now. Nice. I love Chinese food. If I learned anything from my great friend, it's that. th of April, 10 a.m. The Old Bailey courtroom. Let's go. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. I think I saw one bailiff, or one jury member looked familiar. Looked at the fourth one. We'll see in a moment. This trial shall determine the guilt or innocence of Miss Gina Lestrade. I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed.
The prosecution is ready.
The defense is ready.
Lord Van Zeeks. My lord.
Remind me, how many years ago was it that you withdrew from the public prosecution service?
It was some 5 years ago, my lord.
Yes, and then 2 months ago you resurfaced somewhat unexpectedly, and here you are again today. Are there some circumstances of which the court should be aware that have led to this erratic behavior? In what one might describe as your former life 5 years past? You dealt exclusively in matters concerned with the highest echelons of society and government. Really? Yet today, you choose to try a simple case of burglary and murder. I confess I find it more than a little befuddling, Counsel.
There are two types of persons I cannot abide. Firstly, those wealthy scoundrels who hide behind a mask of philanthropy to cheat the public at large.
Hi,
You mean
Iris.
Mr. McGilded? You defended against the Reaper 2 months ago.
Iris is my assistant. She can barely see over the desk. Yes, I just about managed to work that out, thank you. Magnus Begilded. If I'd known what a monster he was, I never would have defended him. Was she hiding under the desk?
And secondly, even more loathsome, those wily scoundrels who masquerade as allies only to effect total betrayal in the final hour. In other words, the confident tricksters from those tiny islands in the Far East, the Nipponese.
That's me. What? Did he really just say that?
Racism.
He's racist.
He means you now, Runo.
Well, now he's racist. I actually managed to work that out too. Thank you, Iris. Total betrayal. What are you talking about? A torrid look of hatred in Lord Van Zeeks' eyes. Was that directed solely at me? Or was he talking about all Japanese people? An alarmingly scathing explanation, Lord Van Zeeks. Still, the judiciary welcomes the return of the so-called Reaper of the Bailey, feared by all London's malefactors.
Your lordship is too kind.
Now, jurors, the 6 of you have been selected at random to represent the will of the people in this trial. Let's see our jurors. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right.
Well, these people you know.
All these people I know. Yeah, look at them. I love the guy with the rat at the end. Look at him. He's petting a rat.
Yeah, he's petting his rat.
Petting his rat.
Here.
Are you ready to hear the evidence placed before you and determine the guilt or innocence of the defendant? That's him. Former Lieutenant.
It's Mr. Garrett.
Mr. Geardeb. Former Lieutenant of the British Army here, don't you know? Chaps like me were born ready.
Clean crockery, clean cutlery, and a clean conscience. His lordship's motto is very appropriate here, I think.
I feel so bad for this lady. She got called for jury duty like within 2 months of each other. That sucks.
Yeah, yup.
Who's this guy?
I don't know, he's yours though.
Everything will be stereoscopic in the future. Absolutely everything. I'm ready for it.
I don't understand it. I can't have left it in there. It's not possible. Could I have?
It's that old man from before. He's a doctor.
Women indispensable in society. Stop. Female-centric future awaits. Stop.
It's that lady, but I guess now she's doing this little gimmick to her. Okay.
He's got a telegram now
Yeah.
instead of a typewriter.
Rats!
Hey, remember that Russian accent you were doing?
Good day.
Good day.
I guess you want to do
You
it?
want it?
I already got number. I'll do it, sure. Good day. I am visiting London for sightseeing. I would like to take bus to Crystal Tower, please. Absolute callback. I know, right? The fucking Crystal Tower. It's Final Fantasy 3.
Something wrong, Bruno?
Oh, not exactly. It's just... I'm fairly sure I recognize these jurors. Almost all of them, in fact.
Really? Funny coincidences like that do happen from time to time, don't they? But it is quite strange. The jurors are chosen at random from London's 6 million inhabitants, you know.
Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit.
Yeah.
So I've been led to believe, but something tells me I'm being duped.
Yeah, listen to that intuition.
Very well. Now, Lord Van Zeeks. The court calls upon the prosecution to introduce the facts of the case.
As you wish, my lord. Allow me to begin with a word of warning to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury. In short, there has never been a more self-evident case of cold-blooded murder.
Really wanted to get used to that cross-eyed thing with the eyes, huh?
The victim, Mr. Pop Windybank, proprietor of a pawn shop on Baker Street, was shot from behind and died instantly. The prosecution presents this photographic print of the crime scene. As the court will observe, there's a single bullet wound just below the gentleman's left shoulder. The evidence suggests that the bullet pierced a man's heart, resulting in near instant death.
Do you know that the heart's actually closer to the middle of your body than the left side of your body?
Yeah.
Moving on to the findings of Scotland Yard's coroner. His report states that the bullet entered the body on a rising diagonal trajectory.
And what's that supposed to tell us?
It means the victim was likely shot by someone significantly shorter in height than himself.
But at what ankle, my lord? Well, hi,
Someone like the accused, you might say.
Hope you're doing good, Vagar.
Oh,
The prosecution wishes to present the autopsy report and crime scene photograph as evidence, my lord.
Indeed. The court accepts. Hand them to the bailiff, please. The autopsy report has been entered into the court record. A report prepared by the Scotland Yard coroner that confirms instant death due to a single bullet wound from the back. There are no other signs of trauma. Crime scene photograph. A photograph of the victim, found murdered in the storeroom, shows the single bullet wound in the man's back.
I now ask the court to turn its attention to this plan of the establishment where the incident occurred.
I want to look at this. Let's see. Pop Winterbank, male. Occupation, pawnbroker on Baker Street. Coroner, Dr. Stevens. Time of death, the 16th of April, 1 to 1:30 a.m. Reporting party, Renosuke Naruhodo. Postmortem findings. Single bullet wound in upper half of victim's back. No other visible signs of trauma. Autopsy findings. Instant death from a oh gosh, what was that word?
That's a hard word.
Posterior anterior?
Postero anterior, I think.
Posterior anterior bullet wound to the heart. The bullet entered the body from the back on a gently rising diagonal trajectory. Crime scene photograph. They are there.
The proprietor was found in the storeroom where he kept articles pawned to him. A windowless room with a single point of entry. A door. 1 second.
All good.
A door to the main shop that was found locked.
Oh, easy. There.
okay.
I've been up since like 8:30.
Chamber. There were only 2 persons present.
Literally, I woke up before my alarm was supposed to go off because I forgot, like, I had set my alarm, or rather, I forgot to turn off my alarm that I had set yesterday for work. And then I was just like, I'm just gonna stay awake because, like, I don't know. Woke up, went to the bathroom. I was kind of awake after that, so I just kind of stayed awake and just played games all day. That's why I got a lot of progress done in Metaphor.
The victim, Mr. Windybank, and the accused. It may further interest the court to know that when the accused was discovered at the scene, she had in her hand the gun used to fire the fatal bullet.
Well, that's that then, isn't
That's that then.
Isn't that grabby little girl a pickpocket anyway?
She's one of those filthy drives that lives in the slums of the East End.
Oh, well, it's only out of time for us to have blood on our hands then.
What are the Joes waiting for?
We can't jump to conclusions here. We mustn't assume her guilt because of what she has to do to survive.
Allow me. My learned Nipponese friend, it is you who mustn't jump to conclusions. The prosecution has barely begun presenting its case.
Barely begun presenting? Uh-oh.
Conveniently, this appalling act of murder did not go unobserved. There were witnesses.
Good gracious!
After their testimony, this girl's true nature will be exposed. Pitiful pick purse, or cold-hearted killer.
So, already getting into those supposed 2 men we saw running away.
Here's to establishing the truth.
Court will take the floor plan and firearm into evidence. Hand them to the bailiff, please, Lord Van Zeeks.
At once, my lord.
Crime scene floor plan added to the court record. A plan of Winterbank's pawnbrokery, the scene of the crime, shows the relative positions of the main shop and the rear storeroom. Winterbank's revolver. A gun belonging to the victim, Mr. Winterbank, that Gina was holding when she was found unconscious. There was signs of a single discharge. This isn't good.
I feel like the mood in here has turned very gloomy all of a sudden, Runo.
I think that's because it has. Ooh.
Cape is off immediately.
Yeah, the cape comes off immediately.
Let us begin. Bring forth the witnesses to the foul murder of Mr. Pop Windybank on 16 April of this year.
Oh my fucking god.
Are you ready for the greatest characters ever?
Witnesses, state your names and occupations for the court.
I'll be the tall maniacal, you're the short one.
Alrighty.
Name's Nash Golden. Occupation is, Batty. Professional Batty.
I was Ringo Skulkin. Occupation's same as him.
Tobias Gregson, Scotland Yard Inspector.
That's right. Well, what they call...
The three Skulkin brothers.
The three? Hang on. What's happening here? What do you look at me like that for? Don't lump me in with you lot.
Oh, blimey. That's cool. Don't you know what we're going through?
What's that other bros? Last contact we have. Some scouting every shady crime in the capital.
And then last night we came across you. The very spirit of the bloke. Ain't that right, Ringo?
He is, Nash, he is. The very spirit of him.
So we decided there and then what we're gonna do. We was gonna call you. Big bro Skulkin.
Come
That's
on.
you.
Come on, leave it out, you toe.
The Crow DeVille fired these clowns, that's why they're here.
It's it's legally distinct to Mario and Luigi.
For real. Nash Skulkin, age 26. A witness to the incident who broke into Winterbanks on the night of the murder with his brother and accomplice Ringo, claims to be a professional baddie by trade. Ringo Skulkin. A witness to the incident who broke into Winterbanks on the night of the murder with his brother and accomplice Nash. Claims to be a professional baddie by trade.
Ringo's
Nash
the
and
older
Ringo.
one.
What's up?
Ringo's the older one. I just find it so funny.
Yeah. Ringo and Nash. Yeah, so I gotta figure out what's going on with Eggert over here. Sulky Skulkin. And that's before he's run out of chips. Oh, then Inspector Sulky Gregson. Begging your pardon, my lord, but the name's Tobias. What I would like to know, Inspector, is what you are doing in the witness stand.
The Skulkin brothers are currently under arrest, my lord, on suspicion of theft.
Thieves, are they? These three? Oh, my lord, begging your pardon, but please don't lump me in with these lot.
Two nights ago, these two brothers illegally entered an establishment with intent to burgle. And in the course of their nefarious activities, they became embroiled in a far more sinister crime.
By Jove, you mean to say? Oh, what an extraordinary coincidence!
Indeed, my lord. While attempting to burglarize the pawnbrokery, they witnessed its proprietor's murder.
Order! Order!
The various trespasses of these brothers is not the subject of today's proceedings. Though they will naturally face trial in the very near future.
With your lordship's permission, I'd like to remain in the stand to keep these gentlemen straight and narrow. Of course, Inspector. Skeptical as I am about the caliber of these witnesses, I will permit them to take the stand.
Mr. and Mr. Skulkin, you will now testify before the court. Describe the events of the night in question and what exactly you saw.
Happy to.
Not the fool. Well, Skulkin,
As a Skulkin's ever Skulkin.
Get out of it. Witness testimony. Illegal entry.
That T almost looked like a C, so I thought it said witness ceremony.
Witness ceremony.
We was walking down Bay Street in the small hour, and the gaff's door was just, and the gaff's door was ajar. See?
Well, it was actually kind of sad. Better for us to go in, it was.
But once we got inside, caught blind me. We heard a gunshot from the back room.
Well, the silver was right, but the door was locked from the inside.
We never done nothing, Governor. We never took nothing. We just left it after that, nice and quiet.
These are really good animations of these characters. A terrible coincidence it would seem. At the precise moment these miscreants entered the property, an even more sinister crime was afoot.
The witness's testimony is consistent with the crime scene in every detail. The door providing access to the storeroom from the main shop was indeed locked from the inside, and within only the victim and the accused were found.
I must say, it does appear to be an overwhelmingly simple case. Still, the defense may cross-examine the witnesses now, of course. Counsel, if you please. Counsel? Yes.
What's the matter, Bruno?
Sorry, I was just stunned into silence for a minute by the blatant lies being told by that pair in the stand. I know that it's all nonsense, because I saw it with my own eyes. I'll just have to expose their testimony for the pack of lies it is. Pack of lies? What do you mean these guys are the most, like, trustworthy-looking gents in the entire courtroom? So it is like I said earlier, trial part 1, we'll keep it right here. Because I think that's where we're actually going to call it for the night. Like I said, I want to at least kind of push it towards like the first like cross-examination starts. So we'll pick up from there and do the rest of case 5, trial 1. Like, what does it say there? Hang on. Yeah, trial part 1. So there will obviously be more trial parts. And I mean, let's be real. A case 5 ending after the first trial part, that'd be insane. They don't do that. That'd be so anticlimactic.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll pick this up on Wednesday. Will be the next time I stream this. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Really do appreciate it. I don't have my schedule figured out quite yet for next week. I do know my work schedule, thankfully. I think from what I'm seeing here, let me double check when I actually should be able to stream. So, I believe, what do I have right now? Sorry, I'm checking my current schedule. Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like I can stream Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights if I so choose. We will for sure be back with Ace Attorney on the 1st of April. I did have an April Fool's stream idea, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'll do that on the 31st. I do have a idea for an April Fool's thing, so I might do that like a day early on the 31st. Just to at least do something. Otherwise, no stream tomorrow because I work tomorrow night. But otherwise, let me see here, 1 second. Yeah, so, no stream Thursday because I got some stuff going on. Maybe an afternoon stream Thursday. Maybe on the 2nd, it's an afternoon stream. Friday, I think I will be streaming that night. I did pitch an idea to some friends, so I might be doing like a friend thing that night with like a race of some kinds. At least I think I gotta confirm with everyone if like that is like what we're going to still be doing. We should be doing that. Let me see here. And then let's see. Yes, nothing on the 5th because I didn't work that night. On the 4th of Saturday. Oh, actually, I don't think we're gonna be doing Ace Attorney next Saturday because you're busy, right, Anna?
Yeah. It's the week before Easter, which means I'm at church like 75% of the time.
Yeah.
Because there's Holy Thursday, there's Good Friday, there's Holy Saturday, there's Easter Sunday. So I'm gonna be busy.
No worries. We might just do Resident Evil next Saturday then in that case. That or something else. We'll see, but yeah, we'll probably be doing one of the two things. Either Resident Evil or something else. Just not Ace Attorney next Saturday. So seems like we'll just have one Ace Attorney session next week on the 1st. That's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of the rough schedule. Again, no real like graphic made yet, but yeah. So thank you for watching once again, guys. Really do appreciate it. Here's the Discord link. If you want to join the Discord, definitely consider doing so. Always love seeing new faces there. You can also check out my Twitter, Blue Sky, and VOD channel, where you can see whenever I may go live with streams, stream updates, or just general things I tend to post on those. And also, if you want to help support the stream in another way, you can do so via the Throne account that I do have, which you can use that to buy me things and all that. Or you can do this also, another cool thing. What the fuck is it?
I think it's like GF or something.
There we go, yeah. You also support my girlfriends. Yeah, there's Anna's Twitch, Cinder's Twitch, and their Thrones as well. There we go, I found it. Yeah, Anna's got a lot of cool stuff on her thing right now, on her Throne I'm seeing right now. So y'all should go, like, you know, go give her money. Don't give me money, give her money.
Man.
Only if you want to, of course. It's never required, obviously. But yeah, this is a pretty good session tonight. Like, man, the scene with, like... There's always, like, such really good scenes in these later cases right before a trial, like, with, like, Naruto. Of course, just, like, his, like, determination to really just prove Gina's innocence is really good. And then, like, of course, the scene with him and Susato was just like,
Well, the scenes of Gina in the prison are also just like, oh, my heart.
I know, that was so good.
I was very intentionally being emotional at certain points, by the way.
I think it worked very well.
Wah. I just love doing voice acting. And like Ace Attorney itself is actually what got me into being interested in voice acting. So.
That's a good, admirable, and enviable pursuit of a dream you got there. Alright, what are we rating with for tonight?
Oh gosh, I don't remember that much happening. Other than the cross-eyed thing, that's really it. Hang on, do I still have that pasted? I do have it pasted still.
Oh, what do you have pasted?
I took a screenshot of this.
I'm telling you, very fun.
I put in Kokam text channel.
Yes, there it is. It's very good. I'm almost just thinking, can you cross your eyes?
That could be a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, have always historically been very bad at it, but when I was trying to force myself to do it for that investigation, I managed to do it a couple times. And I find crossing my eyes very hard.
Did you know this game was on the 3DS?
Yes, I can absolutely tell it was meant for the 3DS.
Let's use the smug emote for this one for today. Haven't used a smug for a raid message in a hot minute. As for who we're gonna go raid. Checking one thing real quick. 1 second. Okay, sorry, I was just checking on something. Okay. We're gonna go raid Claire, who is currently playing Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Basically the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 that came out last year. One that looks very, very good visually from what I've seen. I'm like, ooh, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love Metal Gear Solid 3. I gotta eventually pick it up and play it, just to kind of like have an excuse to replay Metal Gear Solid 3 with a very nice, shiny coat of paint. So we'll get to that at some point. Or rather, I'll pick that up at some point. It keeps going on sale. I'm sure it'll go on sale for a pretty good price eventually. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for me for tonight. So thank you for being here once again. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys back here on, I think, Monday at the earliest for what's gonna probably end up being a lot of Resident Evil next week, I think. So yeah, catch you later. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.